Welcome to Bubba and the Beard. I'm Bubba.
I'm the Beard.
How are you fine folks?
Hey, you guys look really good. Hey, put on your clothes.
We got the white dog from BuffTrace sitting here. That's why I got the glasses on. It's so bright. It's so white.
So shiny.
It's so shiny.
Sparkly.
Not really. I'm only going to keep these on for a few minutes because I can't see anything.
Can you see me?
A little bit.
I'm pretty
A
handsome.
little bit. We've got some cool stuff tonight. You see 3 whiskeys. We are only going to do 1, but we'll talk more about that in a second. Real quick, this weekend is our, and many of you won't get to come, but
it's all sold out.
Yeah, we are going to a festival, local festival, Pork and Cork Festival. We just want to shout those guys out. They're awesome. And we have a Bubba and the Beard Barrel Bourbon Porter that we've made that includes both Larceny and the bottle of Wow in it.
Elijah Barrel Proof.
We will post a picture on this video right now. Boop, boop, boop. Okay.
Beep, boop, beep, pop.
We'll add that in.
Or something.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
We'll do it.
For you guys.
So, we did a bunch of shout-outs on the last show. And of course, you know, we couldn't think of all the guys, and we still aren't going to think of all the ladies and gents on this episode.
There's a lot of whiskey fabric out there.
So once in a while, we're just going to shout out some names.
A lot of threads.
Dr. Dave Ragland.
Hey, Doc.
We love him.
Hey, he's fun.
Ryan Summers and Eric Gilbert. Those two, they comment on almost every video, same as Doc.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
We love you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. So, let's get to the whiskey and the story behind it. These 3 things were sent from our friend Jason in Dallas, Texas.
Yeehaw! Tejas.
Dairy is Dallas. Dallas is dairy. Anybody know? If you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments.
Right
down there. Dallas is dairy. Dairy is Dallas. Mmm. Mmm. Love it. Anyway, Jason sent us a private message on Facebook asking us to be a part of a whiskey tasting that he was going to conduct. We were going to come in live via, you know, Google Hangouts or something like that. Maybe not a live show, but just with them and his group.
Yep.
And wanted us to be a part of the tasting and kind of
we really wanted to be a part of that.
Oh my God, we were so excited for it, and then
we saw the date.
Then we pulled up the
old calendar.
The old calendar. And realized it was the same date as the Pork and Cork Festival that we had already committed to. So
Bubba and the Beard's calendar's filling up.
It's filling up.
We're popular.
So we have to apologize to Jason. He knows that we're not going to join him. However, the Beard doesn't know this. Well, maybe if you read the most recent comment, he wants us to be a part of one of his rye tastings, which would be awesome.
I didn't know that, but it was a surprise for me, and so yes.
He's going to do like a rye theme one.
Rye.
So
all right.
We've been talking back and forth. We're sending him some bottle of Wow and some other cool things, and he sent us these 3 fine whiskeys here. Now, he is including the White Dog in his bourbon class this coming Saturday. Yeah. So this is going to be his first taste to start out, you know, unaged and then move forward on the ages. So we wanted to get this out for him and do a review so he could include it in his review or in his class.
Yep.
He was kind enough to also, and I forget which one they are, but you can tell by the smell. Let me tell you what. He sent us. Yes, he sent us this. Yeah, it smells. He sent us Compass Box. Compass Box is Peat Monster.
That smells like peat.
And then he also sent us the Hibiki Harmony.
Yep.
So these will be future reviews. We thank him very much. Very generous samples. We're gonna enjoy these. So thanks Jason, and we will.
I was having trouble with that. I got it though.
A little tough. One of them leaked a little bit, I will tell you, Jason. Not much, but you had them in the Ziploc bag, so all was good.
Well.
Yeah. So let's get to the BuffTrace White Dog. As you all know, this is a unaged
Frankfort, Kentucky distillery, or the BuffTrace people.
Yep, mash number 1. And we got corn, rye, and malted barley recipe.
That's the mash bill. We don't know the percentages. Less rye.
We could probably research them and find them.
We probably just smell it and tell you that it's not that much rye. It's not that spicy.
I think I'm gonna.
It's more corn.
I'm gonna go on a think here. I think this is basically the same as one of their staple bourbon mash bills, just unaged. Yeah. And if you guys know off a mash bill, mash number 1, go ahead and put it in the comments. We apologize. This is kind of last minute filming session.
Yeah.
So what do we need here? They called it White Dog. This raw distillate was clear, unaged, and had a hint of sweet corn. Later, distillers discovered this spirit was perfect for aging, creating what we know today as fine Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. So,
hey, happy National Bourbon Day.
Oh, it is.
I'm dating it, but it is National Bourbon Day today.
Now, this will air, as you can probably figure out, it's Wednesday.
Later. Yeah, it's Wednesday.
This will probably air in a couple days. So, happy Thursday, Friday-ish to you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Happy Thursday.
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday.
Maybe right on the cusp. We'll do it 11:59.
Friday.
Thurfriday.
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 Happy Thurfriday.
Thurfriday.
Yep.
We made that up.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Neat nose notes.
Neat nose notes. Wingy, wingy, wingy.
Wingy, wingy.
Oh,
Neat nose notes.
I spilled a little.
Oh.
As typical, Bubba.
Yeah, and we were just wondering where those paper towels were. Ooh, we don't have them, so. But it's funny, you just read the thing, and my first note, I didn't read that before I did my notes, and I said sweet corn, like, and it's buttery on the nose.
Oh, look at this.
Did you put buttery?
I have notes prior. He does not. Came to our P.O. box here, which is in this town. He hasn't been over in a couple days, so he just is tasting it tonight.
Yep.
I have some notes though. Not typical for an unaged, but I got butterscotch.
Okay.
Sweet cream butter.
Okay.
Yeah, baked pie crust. Cornbread. And then the one that really hit me, and I think it might be a little bit of the rye, or it has to be a little bit of the rye, is I got a corn relish. Like the sweet corn relish.
Yeah. I did say slight rye notes. There's slight rye notes. There's got lots of legs on this.
I also put sweet corn salsa and cream corn. So a lot of corn, but different aspects, not just blatantly corn.
There's a color to it, like a urine color.
It's got something in it maybe.
And I said chlorinated, and the back end it's very floral.
Yeah, I get that. Now you've seen us review Iowa Legendary Rye White Whiskey. We have another white whiskey coming up that you guys I think are gonna have a little fun with. We did. This one has whereas the Iowa Legendary was 100% rye, and the one that we are gonna release here shortly, in the next week or two, that was a high corn and honey mash bill. This one has a little bit of everything, and I get those spice notes. I get the corn, I get a little bit of the rye, like I said with the corn relish or the dill, in the barley. I get different. It's not as one note.
Right. No, it's full. It's got a lot of things happening in it. It smells good. It smells like new. It's new. It smells new.
It does.
It's not aged.
It's clean, if you will.
Yeah, like linens.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
did
real
that.
good one.
That's what I said for the white dog of Iowa Legendary. It's like clean linen.
Did you? Yeah, I remember that. You want to taste?
I do.
Let's go with the palate. Now you don't have notes, so I'm going to let you do a couple.
Okay.
And then I'll, because I don't want to just throw all mine out at you.
It's spicy. Cinnamon.
Yep.
Maybe a little nutmeg.
So I got a bubble gum note out of it when I first tried it.
It is sweet.
But up
I
front.
The spice is up front.
Yeah, and
not for me.
Not like the good Bubblicious gum, like the cheap, like hard powder coated
Oh,
ones.
the one you had the little twisty wrapper.
Yeah, that you had to untwist and like chew on for a minute to soften up.
Break some teeth.
Yep.
That's always fun.
I wrote bubblegum up front, then fades to a spicy, clean alcohol burn. I put a sweet burn. It's more balanced than other white whiskeys that we've had, which I don't know is a good or a bad thing, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's kind of a moot point, but it just...
Find it refreshing.
Yeah.
It's a good summer drink. Definitely good for a mixer.
Yep.
Maybe in a...
And I wrote black licorice.
Anise?
I get a little black.
Yeah, I get some anise, especially now. It's definitely doesn't leave the palate. It stays.
Yeah.
It stays for a while. So like after you drink it for about 10 to 20 seconds, I get the black licorice like right now. It's the same thing after you eat black licorice when you you eat it and it's swallowed. You know, you have the aftertaste of black licorice. That's what it is. I can see that.
Yeah, and I think that plays to the more balanced mash bill as opposed to just a straight corn whiskey or a straight rye. I get a lot of some bitterness at the end in a lot of whiskeys, a lot of white whiskeys. It's usually one note, like there's not a whole lot going on. It's like either banana or it's either straight up corn and sugar. You know, this has some different notes.
There's some levels.
Yeah,
it has some levels, but I may have been wrong on the rye. Like in the note, when I smelled it, it didn't smell a lot like rye, but like now the taste is definitely spicy. So I'm thinking if we looked up the mash bill as far as percentages go, I think there's more rye than I may have anticipated.
Well,
probably less than 51%.
If you can keep talking, I can look it up.
Yeah, it's probably less than 51%. But yeah, we're reviewing Buffalo Trace White Dog right now, and I'm buying time. And I'm nervous as I don't know. I can play the ukulele for a minute, maybe just a little bit of riff, and that's like maybe.
Oh, now remember, this Jason's gonna play this. You're gonna serenade their whiskey.
Their whiskey class?
Yeah.
Welcome to Jason's whiskey class, and yeah. Don't drink too much, or you might just fall on your family show.
Aspen trees.
Aspen trees.
So we have...
What do you got?
Somebody's saying that it's the same mash bill as Eagle Rare.
Is that right?
That makes sense. Less than 10% rye.
Really?
Well. But yeah, 1 is less than 10% rye. Mash bill 2 is 12 to 15% rye.
Okay.
So it looks like
that 10% comes out then. But it's also the we didn't even talk about the ABV. The 125 proof on this.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
62.5.
I found it all. Here we go. For the both of us.
We've got.
Let you talk a little.
10% rye.
This is who uses this.
This mash bill is Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare.
Yep.
Old Charter, George C. Stagg, Colonel E.H. Taylor Jr., Stagg Jr., Benchmark 8, and the Buffalo Trace Regular. So you know what? I thought that maybe that they did just the regular Buffalo Trace single batch.
And then mash bill 2 is Ancient Age, Elmer T. Lee, Rock Hill Farms, Hancock Reserve, and Blanton's. Then they also have a wheat bourbon mash bill. So that's their Weller LaRue, and Van Winkle. And then the rye.
Cool.
Which is Sazerac, Thomas Handy, and E.H. Taylor's.
Yeah, for coming right out of the barrel without being charred or anything or aged. It's a tasty.
That's kind of a handy website.
White Dog. Do you want to no, don't shout it out.
Don't shout it out.
They haven't paid us yet. Sorry.
We'll send them an email.
Yeah.
You want it?
Here's our video when we go to send your website.
Oh, why did I do that? Why did I put my my holder up?
But we discussed at the beginning of the video if we were going to score this. We're not going to score it. This is for Jason and his whiskey class. Are we going to score it? I thought we weren't. We're not going to score it.
How about we do this? We say, Jason, pause it right now, do your stuff.
Yeah, talk about it.
And then come back and hit play, and we'll give you a little score.
All right. That sounds good.
How about
Pause it now, Jason.
Pause it.
Pause it. Hey. All right.
Well, they're not going to hear that while it's paused.
I know.
I'm just playing.
I should learn that on the uke, though.
You should.
I know. Scoring this white dog. I give this white dog an 88.
It's a good one. I'm going to do... I don't know if I'm going to do it this all the time, but I think I'm going to start doing it from time to time.
You do it. You do whatever you want, Papa.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time with just picking one number because, like we do the whiskey in time and space thing.
Yeah, the whiskey in time and space.
It could be different depending on what the weather is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give a range.
Oh, no ranges.
I would go 87 to 89.
Oh.
All right, I'll go 89.
All right, 89.
Yeah, 89. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to be like,
range.
that's why I did it, because I was hoping for some comedic gold.
We give a range in our scoring.
I was hoping for some comedic gold, and instead I got...
I'm not funny. Oh, I'm funny looking.
All right, Jason, and everybody else, thank you
for joining us.
Thanks for all these.
If you can pick up this white dog, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Do we know the price point on this? No,
I don't. As you guys can tell, it is a smaller bottle.
I would guess since it's limited.
But
it's probably a little bit more.
I don't know if it's limited or not, but it might be.
I mean, I've never seen it. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it around here, but I've seen it like in the Bourbon Exchange groups that we're in on the shelves a lot. Like they show pictures and stuff.
And we hope you enjoy the picture that accompanies this video, because the Queen Bee is rock and roll in her photography.
Yeah, and the puppy in the video is, well, he's not a puppy. He's an old man dog. That is our dog, and his name is Titus. And he is awesome.
He is awesome. He's my buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, well, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTubes.
We'll see a lot of you at Pork and Cork.
Woohoo!
Come try our beer. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, vote for us. Vote. Put your ticket.
Yes!
Woo! Put it in there. WWE SmackDown.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, thanks for joining us. Tweeter
us, BATB2127.
Facebook.
You know it. We love your whiskey faces. If you can drink it,
we'll review it.
Cervasics.
Cervasics.